I have arrived. A little bit behind schedule, but nonetheless, I am here. I am here. I am here. That's right. So let me just chill a little bit, let the audience build up a little bit. I've been, uh, when it comes to this podcasting thing, I told Black and Brown when I was on his show that it's that you armed with a vehicle. And that's exactly what it is. You armed with something and you have to use it with purpose. Let me close these other windows out real quick. Wow, I had quite a few open. So you have to use it wisely, right? So I was thinking to myself, I'm not really into talking boxing today or on most days, actually. I'll let the other talking heads do that. They enjoy it so much. And, business, I just sometimes it's not really about the content, it's about just conversation because a lot of times people come on here and they'll just, you know, talk about one particular thing and then they don't want to deviate from that. They're very rigid like that, whereas I am not. Like I went on one person's page as I promised, and I was saying to myself, wow, they were having so much fun, but it wasn't anybody on their page, much like mine right now. But the boys were having fun with it, and that's a thing I think that I've lost. Or sometimes you get like that, you this thing is so bitter. Sometimes these folks on here on social media are so bitter, they take the joy out of it. But whoops, here's the thing: the joy lives within you, so you don't really need anybody else to give you joy, do you? No, you don't. So once everybody decides to come on up in here, we'll have a conversation and stuff. So, you know, till such time, I'll just keep using my voice on the universe. And in this stage in life too, when it's funny. I'll be 52 this year, and I don't really look back anymore on what I need, what I was, or where I came from too much anymore. I look ahead to see, and that's something I've always done since I was 15. I look ahead to see, wow, what do I have for tomorrow? What does tomorrow hold? And that right there is what I do a lot of. But y'all hold on a second for me. I shall be right back. I'll be right back. Well, actually, I'm just gonna keep talking while I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm still here. I just forgot to do something, and now I'm gonna do it right now. Speak of the devil, Black and Brown is on. So I just need to do some more business while I'm on air. But a lot of times, man, it's not the content. It's just the conversation that give people that comfort and that peace of mind to say, okay, I'm enjoying this, and I want to keep it going. You don't have to be, you know, soup. You don't have to do the status quo all the time and do what everybody else is doing. Sometimes you could just have a conversation and go from there. It don't have to be about anything else. You know? Okay, here I go. So yeah, you don't have to be tight all the time when you do this thing. And that's what I'm realizing. A lot of people come on here with these fake names and play characters. I don't play characters, man. My name is somebody said I don't even know if Troy's real name is Troy. Yeah, it is. Not Michael. Damn sure not Leroy. Troy. Troy. Troy Graham. Yes, yes, yes. Say it three times will be the same. And much like Candyman, I shall come again. Troy Graham, damn it. Damn it. So yeah. But what's going on, people? What's going on and what's going on? What's going on? Because I'm not talking boxing, so what is going on, people? So everybody want to talk about. Don't leave me hanging to talk to myself. Well, hell, even if you do, I'm gonna keep talking. 'Cause I'm in that mood today. Sometimes it's good just to get your thoughts out there, man. Say it out loud. I'm Troy right now. I'm proud. Or just to say, I'm happy enough to have a conversation, whether someone hears it or not on social media. Don't be ashamed of that. Because believe me, once you log off, this doesn't go away. The conversation will get a life of its own, and it'll hear. Someone will hear it. Someone will get touched by it. Some might pause and listen to it, and others will be like, "Oh, it's him." Delete it. I'm not interested in this conversation. How many, how many platforms I've just said I'm not interested in? I'm just not. These people, why should I be interested in them? But as I stated in the title, let's talk. It's not so much about that fridge is so loud. It's not so much about like the content. It's just conversation, y'all. Conversation, good old conversation. We could talk cooking. We could talk life. You got something on your mind, you want to let it out. Hey, I am not judging anyone. I'll listen. I don't judge. I will listen though. If you ask me for for my thoughts, then I'll give it to you. But right now, I got some time. It's Tuesday. I got five for stealing boxes. So I just feel like talking. Yeah. Later, see, after 5 o'clock, I'm taking my parents out to dinner, right? Then I'm gonna head back up in here. I might come back on after that, but y'all probably had me till 3 o'clock today. So, you know, come on and have a conversation, man. That's all I could ask. That's just it. Don't want to do boxing all the time. My love for boxing, this is the only place I've ever come on social media where they'll tell you, people, strangers you've never met will tell you don't love the sport that you love because you don't watch every fight. So watching every fight makes you a true fan? No, because see, you can't hold a conversation then. How you gonna hold a conversation and watching every fight? I know professional boxers and trainers and promoters and all of that, managers, they booking agents. They don't watch every fight. Why should they? What's the purpose of watching every fight? Life is too short. You do what you love to do when you want to do it. Like for instance, I'm not a rich man, but I won't fly anything but first class. When I get on Amtrak, I won't travel anything but business class or first class. I'm not going in coach no more. No, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. See? No more coach. Business class or first, and that's it. I'll pay the extra for my convenience. I took that cheap bus once to Philly from Baltimore, the $2 bus or whatever it was. Never again. I'll pay extra. I am not going to be cramped up with a bunch of people and stuff like that. One damn what you call it, uh, bathroom on the damn bus and all that. No, man. I want first class. I am first class, so I should be first class. Be in first class. You pay that extra, man, and go live your life. Like there's certain places I want to go before my time is up here on this earth. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Nigeria. Excuse me. I want to go to Egypt. I've never been to the Bahamas, funny enough, or VA. I've never been to the Virgin Islands. VI. Never been to the Virgin Islands. And definitely want to go to Hawaii, right? These are places that I want to go. I have absolutely not one iota of interest in Europe whatsoever. Why should I? I'm not interested in Paris. I'm not interested in any of those things. I'm interested in other places, you know? And no place cold. I don't want to go visit any place cold. No, I don't. I don't want to see the Bermuda Triangle. I don't want to go over see Niagara Falls. No, do I want to go over it in a damn uh, barrel? You know, what goes through somebody's mind to say to himself, I want to go over a waterfall that is, I don't know how high, in a wooden barrel, just for the hell of it. Hmm. That was the original bungee jumping back in the day before there was bungee jumping. Let's go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Genius, just pure genius. hmm Bungee jumping, pure frigging genius. Let me tie some elastic on my behind and jump out of a plane or jump off a roof. I'm sure that'll work out for me. It's not like he won't be snapped and he'll die or anything. No, that won't happen to me. Crazy. But if you saw the thumbnail, you saw that piece that artwork on there, the Sanford and Son. That was done by an old friend of mine, Ryan Evans, aka Big Bear Evans. Was my friend, and we used to spar all the time. That boy gave me a 4 day, 4 day, 4 day, 4 day walking concussion. All I heard was for 4 damn days. 4 days. Between him and James Walker, I don't think I've ever been that hit that hard in my life. You throw Gerald Cage in there too. Those three people hit me the hardest in life. Brian Evans, James Walker, and Gerald Cage. Gerald basically messed my blood vessels up in my arms. I couldn't put my arms down for like a week. Hey, Jess, I see you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Gerald beat me up pretty bad. I couldn't put my arms down for a week. Brian gave me a walking concussion. And James, I saw blurry vision for 2 weeks in this eye because he caught me with his fingernail. And I always told him I was going to knock him out. I always told him I was going to get him back, but I never got him back. You know what I'm saying? I just, y'all say what's up to Jess. She's the ultimate promoter, you know? Love her, man. She's always promoting, always bubbly. She talks shit about my cooking, though, you know. But other than that, she's great. But yeah, she made it known she don't like raisins. Other than that, she is wonderful, right? So just say hello to her, and y'all go to iTalk, ITOK. They come on at sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10. Go check them out. That's PM Eastern Standard Time, and check out the ladies as well. Always some adult conversation over there, and not that type of adult conversation, just grown folk having a good old time talking about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What else is there to do in this world? Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna walk around like this. Fear saw screw up on ting, or your face gonna start to drop. You'll see these people walking around. Somebody tell them to smile. They like, I am smiling. I'm smiling right now. So you don't want your face to look like that. You want your face to see what I'm saying? You want your face to look like this. What's up, Jess? How you doing? I want to do a cooking show with Jess. She said she was a foodie like me, so I wanted to do a food show with her. But she said she can't do it because she's too busy, man. I really definitely would want to do a foodie show with her. But I had this idea because we're in different states. So you're like, Troy, how you gonna do a food show with someone who doesn't even live in the same state as you? None of your business. Now I'm a mad scientist. I'm a savant. I know how to make things work. Whether near or far, or who you are, I know how to make things work, baby. Yeah. My voice, I was telling someone last night on another panel that was in the hospital for 5 months, and I lost a lot of power in my voice. My voice used to be a little heavier, but I lost a lot of strength in my voice. So, but I'm here, people. I'm here. So I'm just waiting for some folks to pop in here so we can have a good old conversation because honestly, I have nothing on my agenda until 5 o'clock, and my conversation is not set in stone because I didn't write a conversation on the thumbnail, did I? I just said let's talk. So that's what life's all about. Let's talk. You know. Oh, you know what? If you got a if you got a minute, just pop up here. Oh, I'm cooking 8 now. Oh, okay. Chanel. Oh, Chilltown. Chilltown. What's up? What's up? What's up, Channel Chilltown? How it be? I went to your page, man. I see that you're a shoe enthusiast. Yeah. That's Miss Jess for dropping the link. I got you. Yeah. Well, yeah, Chilltown. I see that you're a shoe enthusiast, man. You know, how long ago did you get into the whole shoe thing, man? Because you had a lot of them on your page. And do you just do sneakers or do you do like clocks and all those type of shoes too? You said right now until 8 o'clock. What does that mean? Okay. So I was gonna tell y'all the link is on here. Just you want to jump on here? That's cool. Since '87. Well, jump on the link, man, and jump up here and come and come up and promote yourself. That's what today is about. Self promotion. That's what Troy Graham is offering today. Self promotion, free of charge. You ain't gonna get the side eye. Hey, like, dude, just come to my page to sell himself. Come on, man. Jump up here and promote thyself. I'm coming. I see you. I see you. There we go.
Hi, Troy.
Oh, look at that. Listen to that voice. How you doing, Jared? Listen to that voice.
It
What's
was a
going on
typo.
with
I
you?
meant to say I'm cooking right now. That's what I
Okay.
meant to say.
Meant to say you cooking right now. What are you cooking?
I'm making some home fries with spam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can tell you what I
Keeping it
made.
simple.
That sounds good. And you sound like you're copying after me because I made some. I had some potatoes, chopped them up, rinsed them off, cleaned them up, seasoned them up, put them in the air fryer, right?
Mhm.
And I made some ground chicken, right? And I made
Mhm.
basically just call it a chicken steakum. I don't know what you want to call it, that, but yeah,
Right.
yeah. And then I'm taking my parents out to dinner. We get some seafood, and I hear an echo.
Hold on. Let me double check. Hold on.
Okay, but yeah, Chill Town, you come up here too and promote yourself, man. Tell us about your shoes and what where'd you fall in love with shoes like that, man? Because everybody has a love, believe me. Everybody has something they love to do, and you never want to lose that either. Once you get that feeling in your spirit and you find what you love, ooh, that's a beautiful thing because you'll always have a purpose seemingly, even though most others might not understand your purpose. But just as long as you understand it and you know the path that you on, no matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what they think. It's about you. It's not about them, right? Because happiness is not defined by what people feel your happiness is. It's defined by what's in your heart, right? So that's what I think. A lot of people lose that perspective and they feel, well, I have to make others happy and that'll make me happy. Yeah, not so much.
Amen. How's my echo now? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's
Okay,
gone.
good.
It's gone. Yeah. See, I don't have any guests. Usually when I pop on, I have a guest, right, and a schedule.
Uh
I
huh.
just, I just don't have any guests. I haven't been reaching out to anybody. I want to be getting. I just want to use my own voice for once.
Hey, that's a good thing to do. Give
Yeah.
yourself a platform so people can hear. Get a little of
Yeah.
the Troy Graham experience.
I like that. But yes, yes. But and a lot of times I like hearing other people's stories, and then most times I just want to free. I just want to fly free and just see what everybody has to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, because that's why the thumbnail said it's not so much the content, Sometimes it's just about conversation.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's good to go live sometimes and not have something specific to talk about, you know?
Yes, it's more of a challenge then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, kind of like when I was boxing, I had to learn balance and defense because you never know what's going to be, coming at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I learned the hard way that once you start throwing your punches, it doesn't mean that you don't have to bring your hands back and defend yourself because you'll get knocked the hell out that way.
That's right.
I didn't get knocked out, but I got my bell rang once or twice for being too overzealous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know me. I got back up and started talking, and then I
I
got
know
punched in.
that's right.
Then I got punched in the face again. Yeah, but that's how you learn, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's the only way any of us can learn.
That's right. Hey, you know what? You got a lot of fire in you. That's something I noticed when we were on being on iTalk and all that. Based
Yeah.
on, but it's something I picked up a while back. That's why I used to pluck with you. I said, well, let me see how far I can push her buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but yeah, yeah, but I think you picked up on that pretty quick and being like,
I
well,
did.
yeah, he's an ass, but he don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah. I actually said that to someone when they had messaged me after a
Hmm.
live and they was like, why is Troy always messing with you? And I
Yeah.
was like, you know something I've learned with Troy? Troy's just trying to push buttons and test his boundaries. I said, Troy don't mean no harm.
Nah, nah, nah. I don't take myself seriously on it. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Exactly.
a few times you might see me step out of character, but then I'll come back to myself. But I don't like people dictating to me who I should be and how I am. I don't,
Exactly. Just like last night, I'm pretty sure I was expected, by that
hmm
person that I was just gonna sit there and be like, okay, I'm sorry. Nope, wrong female.
hmm
This female barks back.
Yeah, because I always say this is what I said to on the panel last night. When you're angry, drunk, or high, that's when the truth of who you are comes out.
Absolutely. My mom has always said that since I was a little kid.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, because trust me, when you're angry, that's when you drop all your filters. You don't have to hide no more.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
When when you're drunk, you have no filters.
Yeah.
But
Yep. It's like
it,
when the person is intoxicated or
hmm
on some type of drug, it's like when they get the courage to say the things that they've been wanting to say for quite a while.
because they're free at that point. They're free.
Yeah.
Me, I don't need all that. But I don't like getting angry either because it's never worked out for me ever. I can't tell you one time I've lost my cool and it worked out for me. So I rather just laugh everything off.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or or I'll try and put out a fire, which is something I try and teach my son Malcolm X because he has his yeah, he has my brother's spirit. He goes from 0 to 60 pretty fast. So
Oh yeah. I get that.
yeah, and he's 6'6". So you got to calm him down when you calm him down. And then my granddaughter has a spirit like you. You know what her favorite word is right now? No.
I know that's right.
Her pretty
That's been
much.
my favorite word for people lately. They ask me for
Yeah.
something. No.
Yeah, you fall in love with her, man. She's so much. She's a ball of energy.
She is so cute. Whenever you show her pics, she is just
Mhm.
adorable.
Yeah, that's my baby. She got me wrapped around her finger with now. I'm like, yeah. I'll grab her up and look her in the face. She'll be like, no, pop, pop. I'm like, say it again. She just start laughing. Yeah, she gonna be a big girl. Her daddy's 6'6" and her mom is 5'7", I guess. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm the only short one in this house. I mean, everybody here
Hmm.
is extremely tall. Even my
Yeah.
nephew, he's 6 years old and he's already up to my shoulders.
What do you said? You 5'5"?
No, I'm 5'2". RP, Bordy, and me are
Okay.
all 5'2".
Hmm. I've never ran into a don't say nothing. I've never ran into let's just say like a Latin woman that's 5'2" that I haven't tried to reach out to.
Uh-huh.
You know why? You know why? 'Cause yeah, you know why.
Yeah.
Let's just say, what was that song from the '80s? Pull up on my bumper, baby, or something like that.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, who was that? Blondie or whoever the hell sang that song?
I believe so. I believe it was Blondie.
Yeah, yeah. Well. Okay. Now you have me telling my secrets. That's enough of that. Yeah, because see, I was talking to Major, right? His family is so big that he knows most of my family in the Bronx, right?
Uh-huh.
Most of the people that I came up with in the Bronx, his family knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one girl named Diane Rio. I had a hell of a crush on her. Her father terrified me because her father was
Mm-hmm.
one of the Puerto Rican fathers that stayed up in the window. And
Oh, yeah.
as soon as something popped off, he was down there. He was down there. He came out with his machete. He was not playing. Hey, Jess, I'm not playing with you. He come out there in his flip flops with his shirt off, all that damn hair on his chest. He was not playing, boy.
Mm-mm.
Cause see, he had all girls. He didn't have no boys. He had all
Oh,
girls.
Chilltown said it was Grace Jones that sang that song.
That was Grace Jones. Okay, okay. I don't know why I thought it was Blondie, but yeah. And funny enough, she didn't have no bumper to pull up on. She's Jamaican.
Mm-mm.
That's why I don't like opening my door. These damn flies fly in my house, man.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing over here. Like it's so nice outside, and it's like we
Yeah,
open up the windows, and I've already gotten bit 3 times.
yeah. See, there's a fly. That's why you see me doing my thing. But honestly, this is like a perfect place for me to be right now at this stage and age in my life because it's cool. The
Mhm.
college is down the road.
Mhm.
Everything else is pretty close to me, and I can't complain. uh, let's say if I want to see a concert, I'd have to go to a different town, which is like an hour and a half away, but it only costs $60 round trip on Amtrak, right?
That's not bad.
No, it ain't bad. Cause I get a hotel, I can stay up there, I can go see all the concerts, and I can come back home the next day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing with outlet spots out here. It only costs $52 round trip to go to the next town over,
Mhm.
and 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 then once you go enough times, they'll start sending you coupons to your email.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, so you could rack up as much as $200 in coupons.
Mhm.
Yep, because I'm a big fan of Clark's, so you know me, I'm saving them
Mhm.
coupons when I get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my thing now, and I'm trying to find a church that got a little kitchen so I can start cooking and making some money.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that's what I want to
Yeah,
do.
that's
Because you know what?
definitely a good idea and a good hobby to keep you busy too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you know what I mastered over time, right?
Mm.
Egg rolls. I make jerk chicken egg
Ooh.
rolls, curry chicken, shrimp. This one lady wanted me to make her a crab and lobster egg roll. And I had to tell her the truth. That's going to cost you something. That's gonna,
Mhm.
I got to charge at least $25 for that, man, or 30, really.
Yeah,
Because I
because you
don't.
got to remember, whenever you charge somebody for something, you got to take into account, you got to take into accountability the cost
Hmm.
of, groceries, the traveling you have to do to go and pick up the groceries.
The seasoning, yeah, all of that stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because there's a certain. I cook a certain way, which it always tastes the same. I use the same measurements. That's the simplest thing I can tell you. I just use the same measurements every
Mhm.
every single time out, and I'm a diligent cleaner. I don't like you see my nails right now are too long for me, so I'm not cooking for nobody right now. But
Mhm.
I always keep my nails a certain level, and I clean meat like crazy. I don't like. I'm not gonna sell you nothing that I won't eat myself.
Exactly. Yeah, I
That's
have
how
to
I
clean as I go. I can't. I
Mm-hmm.
can't. Wet counters are my biggest pet peeve. I cannot have anything damp or wet or
Mm-hmm.
remotely dirty around me. I have to clean as I go.
As I get older, man, I'm starting to realize I'm more like my big brother. You can go to his house anytime, night or day. You won't find a drop of water in the sink. That's something that's
Mhm.
always amazed me about him. And his bed is always like tight,
Yep. My grandmother
military
used to do
tight.
that. She
But
used to sit
funny.
there and she used to grab a cloth or a bounty and she
Mm-hmm.
used to clean her sink and then dry it up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but he was raised in Jamaica with my grandmother, and he wasn't raised. He was raised in the city, so they didn't have no washer and
Uh-huh.
dryer. He washed his clothes by hand. So
Mm.
when you see him, he might look like he's slender and he don't have a lot of strength, but
Mhm.
if he put his hands on you, you got a problem.
Mm.
That's from all the physical labor he did, and
I
then
hear that.
he trained in martial arts with our father, which I
Mhm.
didn't train in martial arts because I was here, right?
Mhm.
Even though I learned a little bit, but he learned from the master over there, our father, right?
Mhm.
So he could kick a wall down if he needs to, but that's exaggerated, but he knows how to do it,
Mhm.
Yeah, because even when I was boxing and I was at my best, he used to just smile at me and said, "You know what? You could probably land some good punches on me, but in the end, I'm going to grab you and beat you." And
Right.
he used to grab my ass and beat me too. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, but yeah, that's just something I taught my kids too. Like my sons, I taught them how to cook, how to do laundry, and I taught them how to rob Peter to pay Paul. So they have no reason that they will starve.
Mhm. Yep.
I taught them also how to find a hustle. Like my father gave me a lawnmower, right?
Uh huh.
And I took all three of them around and we start cutting grass. We just drove. We walked for like a mile and we cut grass. People see us, and we offered to cut their grass, and I would charge like
Mhm.
$30, right?
Mhm.
So by the end of the day, I think we cut like maybe 7 lawns at $30 a pop. Well, one was a little bit bigger, so I charged them 40, right?
Uh huh.
So you look at, and that's front and back. So you look at it's 30 times 7 is 210. You add that 40 and that's 250.
Mhm.
You got to split that 4 ways. And I taught them all about that. Yeah. So the following day, I was so damn tired because of the heat and the walking
Mhm.
that I sent them out there by themselves.
Mhm.
And they came back with some money, but they were fussing about how to split it. So I said, okay, I'm going to take this out because he used my lawnmower and he burned my damn
Right.
gas.
Uh huh.
And now you have $90, which splits $30 each way. Now you have nothing to complain about. Everybody gets
Exactly.
30. Yeah, because they were complaining because they just couldn't split it like an even.
Mhm.
And then they were fussing at me like, "Why are you charging them for gas? Because you use my gas and lawnmower."
Absolutely. Have to learn. If you use somebody's stuff, you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, and then
You take
after
the
that,
car out, you gotta fill it up with gas.
yeah, and then they came to me to help them find summer jobs. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna help you find no summer job. I have a
Mhm.
backyard where you could wash cars in the backyard, right?
Mhm.
You one of you stand out front and you hold up a sign saying that the cars cost this much, the trucks and SUVs cost so much, right?
Mhm.
I'll go buy everything, and then after the day is done, I'll charge y'all a little something for using my water and my supplies, and that's it.
Mhm.
They were making like $200 a day.
That's not bad.
No, this was in the summer. This is in the summertime, and they were so happy that I didn't talk them into getting jobs because ain't no job gonna pay you that much.
Nope, not at all.
No. And then they said they tired of washing cars. I said, good, you have a front yard. Walk up the street and go get the grill from your uncle, and then come back down
Mhm.
here, and we'll go get one of those tents from Kmart or wherever and put it up, and we'll use your auntie's, a Sam's Club card and go get sodas and a whole bunch of stuff. We'll sell some food,
Yep.
right? And we did that, and this one anal ass cop came around, told me I needed a permit. All the freaking police that passed by, Jess, it was one cop that said that I needed a permit.
There's always that one person.
Yeah, it pissed me off too because we were doing pretty good.
Yep.
But everybody came around though for them sodas and come to find out, my son could make mac and cheese like a mean mac and cheese because I don't make mac and cheese. He learned that from his mama, right?
Mhm.
He used like 4 cheeses, which would give me a heart attack, so I don't eat it, right?
Mhm.
And then they called my nephew in, who's one hell of a baker. I didn't know the boy won prizes in his church for baking apple pies and cookies and all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
So he was there, and they were making a killing while I was in the house asleep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the only time they would ever call me is if someone tried to short them or something like that, right?
Uh huh.
Where as soon as I walked out there, because I did so much work around the community, they'd be like, G, because that's what they call me around here based on my last name, right?
Uh huh.
They'd be like, "Gee," I'm like, "Yeah, man." And like, "Man, I didn't know these were your boys." Okay, well, give them back their money. Pay them right. Come on, man. All right, G. All right, G. All right. Yeah, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, yeah, that's what I love. That's actually what I love to do. I don't want to push them into getting a job because at the end of the day, a job could fire you. You got to,
Absolutely.
yeah, you got to learn how to build on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas the same thing I taught my daughter, and she put herself through nursing school, and she paid for that prom dress that she knew that I wasn't going to pay for
Mhm.
because it was asked out. Well, not so much asked out, just, but she's 6 foot 6 foot one, right?
Mhm.
And she's shaped like Serena Williams, right? And
Oh.
the back was an open back dress, kind of.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And I said, "You have too much ass like your mama." Well, I'm not. I'm not paying for that shit.
Mhm.
And she got
Mm-mm.
pissed. She's like, "Why you always cussing? Why you always acting like that?" So,
Mm-mm.
so she said, and plus the dress was like $300 just to rent it at first, right?
Oh wow.
So she said, "Okay, okay then." And I hate when she does that because I know what she's gonna do. Then she got two jobs and she bought the dress outright.
Mm-mm.
And but she wore something on the back of it because I wasn't letting her out the house.
Right.
I said, "Well, I don't know how you gonna get out the house."
Mhm.
And she's like, "I can't stand you sometime." I said, "Well, that's my damn job." So
Mm-mm.
yeah, but she wore like this little jacket over it and looked good. And she said, "Well, as soon as I get outside, I'm gonna take it off." I said, "Good. I don't care. I won't be
Out of
there."
sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I won't be there. And then when somebody grab your butt, what you gonna do? Fight them? Yeah, well, I shouldn't have taught y'all to fight either. So yeah, but she had a good
Absolutely.
time though. But she's like you. She has
Mhm.
she has this thing, but she also has this a lot of her mom in her. Not to talk bad about her mom, which I can if I wanted to, but I won't.
Mhm.
But she got this hair trigger and stuff, and she don't back down.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now I tell you what she did pick up from me.
Mhm.
She has a disposition like if you corner her, she won't move. She'll just get stubborn and want to just come out at you like she's some wild animal and stuff. That's what she does.
Right.
She don't like to fight either, but don't corner her or anything like that because it ain't gonna work out for you.
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah, I have a very hold on, let me cancel out my echo because I hear it.
Hmm. I don't hear anything.
I have a very big problem when you get a guy who talks to a female
Hmm.
and thinks that he can just overpower her, whether verbally or physically, just because she's a female.
Mm.
That's when it's my time to step in and be like, okay, well, now actually let me show you the kind of female you're dealing with.
Can I be honest with you? I've never heard, and I just thought about that. I've
Mhm.
never heard any of the women in my family being beat. I'm talking about my mama, my aunties. Well, my
Mhm.
sister, that's a different story. She told me after the fact. But my aunties, my mom, and all them, they don't have any stories of anybody beating them
Mhm.
because they're all they're not tall. They're 5'5", 5'6", except for my auntie. She's 6 foot, right?
Right.
And then, but all the other ones are five something, and they all left-handed with big shoulders,
Mhm.
and they quick to knock you the hell out, man. They'll grab something, they'll throw hot oil on you, they'll do something.
I know that's right. Play some grit ball.
They
Boil up
don't
some
play.
nice grits, and there you go. Throw
No,
it
we fry fish in Jamaica. They'll fry that fish up and talk all nice, and then wait till you lay down and burn your chips.
on. I know that's right.
That's something I never heard in my whole family. Now that I think about it, all these years,
That's a good thing.
except for my sister, and she didn't call me. We have a
Mhm.
brother that's who's a police officer, right?
Right.
So she called him, and he told
Hi,
her,
wifey.
"It's damn fly." Yeah, what's up? What's up, Russia? So yeah, so she told him, "Don't tell him," because you know how he is with you, because she's the
Uh,
only girl.
right.
So so she told me after the fact. I told her, "Get in the car, come on." I said, so she said, "Where we going?" I said, "I'm going to his house." I'm going to his house. And she's like, I'm not going with you. I'm like, okay, well, if you don't go with me and something happened, you're going to be upset. But if you're there, you can calm me down, right? So we drove to his house and I had a conversation with him in front of his mother. And I told him in so many words, if you hit her, then I'll kill you. Plain and simple, right? And then I said to her, well, if you go back to him, I'm not getting involved anymore. Period.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
then I went, and then I drove her back home. He never hit her again.
Mhm.
He never hit her again because honestly, he had a bunch of brothers that could have took me out that night because there's five of them, right? But then you take me out, then there's like I said, I have two brothers that are police officers, so you got to deal with them.
Mhm.
I just come there to fight you. They gonna lock you up, and you might fall and slip a couple of times on the way to the precinct, and then in jail, of course, they know people, so you might not have that much fun in jail either.
Mhm. I know that's right.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. I was always the first one they called when it came to her because I was super protective of her, right? And then she got married and don't talk to nobody no more. That Bama, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be careful. Sometimes with
Hmm.
who and what situations you get involved in, because
Hmm.
it's like you sit there and you go ahead and you get involved in the situations, and you try to look out for the person, and then the
Hmm.
person turns right around and boom, they just forgive the person and everything goes back to normal.
Yeah, that's what she did. That's what she. But her husband is not the same guy. He's a totally different dude. He's a real good dude. He's a
Mhm.
very good dude. Matter of fact, he's a cook and he owns a power washing business. So he's making a lot of money because he owns a restaurant. Then at night, he goes out and power wash actual stores and all that, right? So he makes a lot of money, Jess. Yeah. So and plus he's friends. He's been friends with the family for years.
Mhm.
Yeah. The only
Yeah,
thing
I
I
mean,
met. Mhm.
sometimes all it really takes is that I'm not going to say that every single guy who has roughed up a female is
Mhm.
100% always considered an abuser, because sometimes it's just a heat of the moment, you know, type of situation,
Yeah.
And I do have faith that sometimes the men or the woman in the situation, they can
Mhm.
change. I do have faith
Yeah.
that they can change.
Well, w- well, I can tell you about me. Like when I was with my ex-wife, she used to.
Mhm.
You ever just imagine if someone just constantly taps you on the shoulder for hours and just blows at your ear like a little gnat. Think about that, right? So
Mm.
I would never hit her, but I did punch walls now. I did put a couple of holes in the wall, and one time I just grabbed her and I said, "Stop, stop, stop." I kept saying, "Stop." Then I threw her on the couch and walked out. And I didn't come back for months. We basically broke up. I went to my grandmother's house, and I couldn't come back. I just couldn't take it no more.
Yeah, it amazes me with people like that. They'll sit there and like my nephew, his wife, she'll sit there and she'll constantly touch him in the face, poke him in the face, smack him in the face, and stuff like that.
Mm,
And she'll do all types of stuff, and when he retaliates and he like grabs her
mm,
up and tells her, stop, you're gonna make me lose my temper. That's when automatically he becomes the bad guy.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you keep poking the goddamn bear out of hibernation, you got to be prepared when he comes to attack your ass.
Yeah, because I had words with her whole family. Her father, who's I got a lot of he passed away, but I had a lot of respect for him because he wasn't no joke. His father wasn't somebody you play with, right? So
Right.
he called me over his house like a man, and I went, and her brother was there, some of her cousins and uncles. I'm like, this is not gonna work out good, man. I said to them, I said, look, I'm over here to talk to him. I'm not gonna let y'all corner me or nothing like that. So they really weren't trying to corner me. They were just trying to feel me out to make sure I wasn't, violent and all that, right? So
Mhm.
me and him talked, and then he was like, "They're not here for you. They're actually here for me because they knew that if I didn't like what I heard, I was gonna kill you." That's what her father told me, right?
Oh wow.
Like I said, he wasn't someone you play with. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, well, dude, that's good, but it wasn't gonna be easy. He started laughing. He was
Mhm.
like, "Boy, you got a set of balls on you, don't you?" I said, "I guess." I said, "I guess,
Sometimes
man."
that's the way to break the ice.
That's pretty much how it worked out because it was like 10 of them in there, Jess, and it was just me, right?
Mm-mm.
And these dudes are country dudes. They farmers and all that. So, they're not little men, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, damn. So, then her brother is where the size is. He's 6'6" and he's 280, and he was fresh out of prison.
Mhm.
So he wasn't in to play with either. But after we talked, everybody get to seeing that I'm not what you think I am. Her father said to me, she pisses you off sometimes, don't she? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, she pisses me off. So he's like,
Mhm.
well, tell the bitch to stop. That's his words. That's not mine. He was raw like that. He was just raw. But I didn't even know the man had a heart problem like me, and he had a
Mhm.
stroke, and he died behind the wheel and crashed his car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and his wife was in the car. Now she survived, but he was dead before he hit the telephone pole.
Aw.
Yeah, and that was bad because that was on his great grandson's birthday that happened.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
everybody went to Six Flags except me, so I got the news first. Yeah. Then I
That's
had to tell
sad.
then I had to tell everybody once they came back from celebrating that he was gone, right?
Mm. What a
Yeah.
way, man.
Yeah. He was cool with me, man. He used to joke with me all the time. Like, okay, he would come and pick up my sons, right? And they go hang out, and he's like, man, I don't know how much time, how long I'm gonna be on this earth to deal with these little bastards. I'm like, little bastards, you mean my sons? And he said, yeah, yeah, my fucking grandsons, Troy, my fucking grandson. I'm like, man, you got to learn how to tone that down when he talked to me. But
Mhm.
but that was him though. That was him. You couldn't tell him
Mm-mm.
nothing. You couldn't tell him a damn thing.
Mm-mm.
I always liked having him around because he never lied to me. He
Right.
never, yeah, he wouldn't lie to me. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, man. But he hit hard. He would just slap me on the shoulders a lot of times like that.
Mhm.
And then I'll be like, man, stop doing that. You're gonna knock my shoulder out of socket. He's like, yeah. But that's those are the folks that I like. Those are the folks that I attract. I guess it's always been that way in life. I can't
Mhm.
can't can't say that I've attracted any dish rags to me.
Mhm.
I just don't.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm here. Like I said, I'll be here for a while. I don't have a content. I just want to have a conversation. That's it.
Right, right. Well, I will
Yeah.
definitely be in the chat and everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get back to cooking.
You
But
gonna save
thank you
me
for
some?
having me on your panel. I will send you some. Yes, I will
Yeah.
send you some.
I've been dying for you to say them words. I've been dying for you to say them words.
You know what, Troy? Goodbye, sir.
All
I'll see
right.
you later, sweetie. I'll be in the chat.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. That was well, no, Chill Town said I got calling her Miss Jess. So that's Miss Jess from iTalk. If you want to know how to spell that, is ITOK. And I wish I knew the exact time they came on, but if you get there at 9, you'll see the post and it'll tell you what time they come on. So 9 or 10 o'clock, you'll see her over there, Russia, Joe. Well, you might not see Joe; he's short. But nah, you'll see Joe over there and a whole cast of others, and come by and have some adult conversation. So yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Russia. Appreciate it. And right back at you, right back at you. So yeah, that's one of the few pages I think. Yeah, one of the few pages I found that ain't no really negativity over there, and if it is, it gets taken care of pretty fast. Because really, I mean, every now and then people will get out of pocket, but they have a system in place that puts it right back where it needs to be. So pretty much that's it. Unlike most pages I've been on, a lot of negativity, man, and you can't feed into it. And that stuff becomes like a drug sometimes, very addictive. And you feed into the negativity. Yes. See, I boil my water, y'all. That's why. Look how clear that water is. Look at it. You ever seen water look this clear? I boil it. I say North Carolina is the best water I've ever had in my life. I boiled this. So basically, when you go to the store and you buy water, this would be considered distilled water. That's what distilled water is, boiled water. And the only difference is I'm not paying $1.50 for a gallon when I got 4 gallons in the fridge from two pots for free. So 4 gallons will cost me $6, and I'm only allowed to drink 64 fluid ounces a day. So this is 42 ounces I'm working on. Then I can't drink too much more for the rest of the day because I'll drown from the inside. But yeah, finally, like, how the hell are you gonna drown from the inside, Troy? What happens is my heart doesn't pump like every other normal person's does. So it pumps slower. So if I drink too much and it can't handle the load, it'll back up. And all that fluid will basically choke me to death and I'll die. But that's a conversation for another day when I do the heart conversation on here, which I'll probably do it Thursday because it's another day that I'm free, right? So yeah, you can look out for that maybe Thursday. I'll do an LVAD show on Thursday or something. Reach out to folks like myself. So anyway, where was I? Between my yawning and drinking, your lungs will fill up with water and you'll drown. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Jess. Exactly. Yeah, that was kind of fast. Because I didn't want to say that, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. People always ask me why am I laughing like that and something so deadly because it's a defense mechanism. That's all it is. It's just a defense mechanism. I don't mean nothing. I mean, what am I going to do? Cry or worry about that for the rest of my life? No, I'm going to live. I'm going to live and let live. You know what I'm saying? But tell me what's the next cake I should make there, Russia? Since you didn't like the first cake I made, you like carrot cake? How about you, Jess? You like carrot cake? I'm thinking about making a carrot cake. Yeah. What's up, Con Shanery? What's going on, my man? My man. Carrot cake. Okay, you got it. That's my next venture. I'll make a carrot cake with some cheesecake frosting. How that sound? Yeah, I'm definitely making it. And what I'll do is I'll soak the frosting in some honey bourbon overnight or something like that. I'll soak the frosting in some honey bourbon, and then I'll let it sit for 2 days. Sure. Actually, I'm gonna give you the whole. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna take a quarter of the cake and give you the rest because sugar actually puts me to sleep. Sugar and caffeine knock your boy out. It just knocks me out, which it works the opposite way for everybody else. So yeah. So what's going on there, Mister Banana Loaf? Oh, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make a banana nut ice cream sandwich. Uh, caffeine, yeah, caffeine puts me to sleep. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, Con Shanery. I'm gonna make a ice cream sandwich, my own ice cream sandwiches. You just need to parsnip paper. Is that how you say it? Whatever. You all know what I'm talking about. And what you do is you make the banana bread, banana nut bread or whatever. You let it sit, let it cool. Take it out, slice it onto the paper. Get your favorite ice cream, wrap it up, put it in the fridge for about an hour or so. After that, you got your own homemade ice cream sandwich. Ice cream sandwich. Your parsnip, parchment, parsnip, parchment. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saving me from myself. But yes, you get that paper and you wrap it up in the fridge for about hour and a half, maybe, and you got your own ice cream sandwiches. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got to find that honey bourbon though, because that's the key to it. Don't be telling nobody my secrets, y'all. Don't tell nobody my secrets. Parchment paper. Yes, it holds in the freezer, baby. Parchment paper is like wax paper. It's like wax paper. The same aisle that has the foil in the supermarket, you'll find parchment paper, and you can use it in your air fryer as well. This way, it won't get greasy and carrying on and all that. Like when you fry chicken or whatever. Excuse me, when you fry chicken in the air fryer, you could actually take out that centerpiece out the thing, put the parchment paper down, spray a little bit of the oil on it, put the fried chicken on that. This way, all that grease will go into the paper instead of going into your pan, and it'll be less cleaning for you. There you have it, baby. There you have it. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. Definitely. So yeah. What else can I make? I'm a cooking nerd. Really? Well, jump up here, man. I like talking to people that are similar to myself. Tell me that every nerd has a couple of meals that he's known for. So give me like one meal that you're known to put your foot in. There's got to be something you cook that people say, "Damn, you put your foot in it, boy. You put your foot in it." I got some in my kitchen. Okay, cool, cool. Good eats, huh? Yeah, man. And before the week is out, I'm gonna make my famous oxtail, baby. But I'm not using regular rice. I'm using a pasta rice or ozor or something like that because it's better for your health. And it doesn't take 20 minutes either. Take about 9 minutes for that rice to cook. And you can add the butter beans to it and all that if you want to. So yeah, homemade butter chicken. Oh well, you need to jump up here and break that down to me so it can ever be broken. Yeah, the link is. Let me drop the link. This is the last time I'm dropping this joint too, because it's on here enough. So if you don't see it, you don't see it. Okay, Sherry, come up here, man, and tell me how to do it. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Do you do you buy them boneless or do you take the bones out yourself? There it is. Yes, Jess, that's the rice I'm talking about. That's it. That's it. It's actually good for you because it's not heavy. It's not heavy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And it's good. It's good over soup too because the noodles already. So it's good over soup. And wow, yeah. But yeah, just I need to know about that buttered the buttered the chicken and all that. All right, so julienne cut carrots with chicken or turkey. Okay, and some good seasoning. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you need to do that and post it so I can see it. Oh, that's why I wanted you to do the cooking show with me. I could, because honestly, I had a plan on how it was going to work. Because you're saying again, I'm on this side of the world, Troy. You're on that side of the world. How the hell is it going to work? I tell you what, I'm gonna put it in your IG so you'll understand what I was trying to do, right? But once I type my idea into the IG, you'll be like, oh, this makes too much sense. I don't know why anybody else is not doing it. Right now, you'll know. I debone it if I have to, or buy boneless skin. Okay, both of y'all. I need to shut up about my cooking. Look at y'all, all fancy, huh? Mm, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Look at that. You definitely got to make that. Or better yet, anything you cooking tonight, just take a picture of it and post it so I can see it. How about that one? You know, how your baking skills, Jess and Con Shawnry? Tell me about your baking skills, partner. Partners. I love me some buttered. See, there you go again with the damn buttered chicken. I've never made buttered chicken. Uh, buttery buttered chicken. Is that anything to just wipe it down with some butter? I mean, what you doing? Do you season it? And don't be coming for me because I don't know either. Don't you dare. This afternoon sleep thing ain't no joke. Don't worry. I'll cut it short before I fall asleep online. Oh, hey, Jess, in Russia, if you're still here, tell I own the band company in New York. Okay, no, stop it. So, so you're very open minded. You can stand up for yourself. You can cook and bake. Okay. Hmm. What can't you do, Jess? Well, chicken. You can make tomato sauce with sweet onions seasoned with garam masala, salt, and pepper, and cook your chicken.